You're watching the Weiss channel, quiz 11.4.3. All right. Here are the answers to this quiz. All right. Quiz 11.4.3, graphs of sine and cosine. What is the range of the function y equals 2 sine x? That's going to be -2 to +2, written as -2, 2. Okay. Which graph or graphs appear to show a sinusoid? It is only the graphs that have this wave, okay? A wave-like thing, okay? If you see something that has no, it's got to be a wave just like this. And you're going to wind up selecting like 1 and 2, or it's going to be 2 and 3 only, okay? So that's what it's going to look like. Your answer will look like 1 and 2 only or 2 and 3 only, okay? Which of the following functions is not a sinusoid? The options will be y equals sine x, y equals cosine x, and then one of these two. So the one that's there is going to be your answer. So y equals x squared, that's not a sinusoid. Or y equals square root of x, that's not a sinusoid. The other option is going to say none of the above. That's not it. It's going to be either this or this, okay, depending on which question you get. A sinusoid is any function whose values repeat in a periodic manner. That is false. Okay. The domain of the sine or cosine function is all real numbers. Now, your question will either say the domain of the sine function is, and the answer is all real numbers, or it will say the domain of the cosine function is. The answer is all real numbers, depending on which one it says, okay? Both answers are all real numbers, though. The cosine function is an even function. That is true. Your question could say, though, the sine function is an odd function. That is also true. You will have one of those two questions. Either the sine function is an odd function or the cosine function is an even function. Both of those are true. Which natural phenomenon is the best example of periodic behavior? The answer is going to be the time of sunrise each day. Okay. What is the period of the function y equals 2 sine x? The answer is going to be 2 pi. What is the minimum number of points required to mark all maximum, minimum, and zeros in a period of a sinusoid? This one, you're going to have to fill in the answer yourself. You click on this space here, and you're going to type the number 5. The answer is 5. Okay? Which function's graph is shown below? This one is y equals cosine x. All right. If at the y-axis it's at 1, that's going to be y equals cosine x. If, however, at the y-axis it crosses at 0, that's y equals sine x. Okay. So if at the y-axis it crosses at 1, that's cosine x. If at the y-axis it crosses at 0, that's y equals sine x. Okay? You've been watching the Weiss channel.